Hi to all our viewers. My name is Nicole, and today in studio I have with me Apostle Evans Stephen Perry, and he is the founder and senior pastor of Crown of Splendor International Ministries. He is a dynamic teacher and prophetic leader who is passionate about equipping the church and empowering believers. Apostle, it is so good to have you in studio today. How are you?
I'm very well, Nicole. I'm good.
I
I'm
know I've
good.
introduced you, but can you just give the viewers a brief description of who you are?
My name is Apostle Evans Perry. I pastor Crown of Splendor International Ministries. We are here in North Riding, Johannesburg, on number 330A on Boundary Road. If you want to join us, you see the address down below.
Yeah.
I'm a married man. God has blessed me with a beautiful wife, Grace Naomi. We are blessed with, I'm just thinking of the number. God bless us with 5 kids and, three girls and 2 boys.
That's amazing. You have such a big, beautiful family.
Yes, I have.
The main reason why we're here today, the very, very big and important reason of why we're here today is that you are officially a published author, Apostle.
Amen.
How do you feel? How do you feel?
It's been long overdue.
Right.
Yeah, it's been years, and I've got a lot of unpublished manuscripts, and this one is yet to come because my wife was sitting on my back to make sure that this one is published.
Right. We thank God for your wife. So the book that I have here, the book that Apostle is publishing for the very first time, his very, very first book, the one that has broken the matrix, is The Rise of Rizpah Intercession Intensive. Apostle, tell us a bit about the book. Tell us, how was it writing this book, The Rise of Rizpah Intercession Intensive?
It's amazing. You won't believe if I tell you. But the story goes like we're driving. I'm not sure they were going to East London, but we were on the road. We're going to Mozambique, yes. We're going to Mozambique. And I preached this message first in Mozambique. So as we were driving, we got lost in Mozambique. So we started talking. We're talking about Rizpah, how God, moved in her life. And we started talking about, it's amazing that in the midst of the death of her children, she doesn't relent. She stands and she prays for almost over 6 months for dead children. And the amazing thing is how things turned around. Instead of her children being eaten by the animals in the jungle and the vultures there, she fought against them. And to me, that was really prophetic, to say there are things that are coming against our children. There are spirits assigned against the destiny of our children. This woman prayed for them when they were dead, and something was done. A state burial was given to them. What more about that? So it started there that my wife says, this is a book. I said, I will preach this. And my wife says, no, it's more than a preaching. We had a conference on Rizpah, and this book was supposed to be published last year.
At least it's being published now, rather late than never,
Of course,
because I
of
know
course.
last time when we were talking, you said that there's been other books that you've written, before
Yes.
this one, other books that could have been published.
This maybe is my number 6 or 7 book. My first book is Healing of a Fragmented Soul. It's coming.
It's coming soon. I know you said after this,
Yes.
this is going to be one after the
after
other, right?
yes. Yeah, it's amazing. As you write, I think the one thing that it was a challenge to me. I go through discouragement, and I find myself wanting. I read it again. I want to cancel it. So my wife has come up with a strategy. You write, you give it to me. So now I write, I give it to her. She has put up a team that will help edit, and so it's easier now.
Apostle, I know you said that when you gave your editor this book, she has said to you she's never heard about the character Rizpah in the Bible. And before we had the conference, before you introduced the character, I too had never heard about Rizpah. So I'm pretty sure there's many of us who have also never heard about this character called Rizpah, who is from the Bible. Just give us a bit of how did you come across
I love David. I read, I study about David. And one chapter that I love is when David came to power. So how it happened is I was reading about how David was affected by the covenant that was broken by Saul. Then I knew Rizpah, but it was then that I discovered that's woman who's Rizpah. Then I think there are 2 scriptures in the Bible, if not 3, that talk about Rizpah. But we are able to write a book about her.
If we're able to write a book, clearly she was somebody who was phenomenal. She was something to be reckoned with in the Bible.
She is a very phenomenal figure because of the posture that he took as a mother. And this posture is what I'm wanting to portray to mothers, to imitate, to copy. The spirit of Rizpah is still alive for us to imitate and pray ourselves out of whatever mire we are going through.
That's so beautiful, Apostle. Now, I know you said that this book was birthed on your way to Mozambique whilst talking to your wife in the car. But then what was that moment when it hit you? What was that defining moment when you said, you know what? This actually needs to be a book. When was it that you took it seriously and started sitting down and said, I am turning this into a book?
After I finished preaching in Mozambique, the pastor in Mozambique started crying. He said they will put on their wall the rise of Rizpah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Then I discovered that, wow.
Yeah.
To me, it was just one of those. You know, as a minister, sometimes you don't understand the magnitude of the word that you've just preached. And it was that when we finished preaching, it was so hot. It was so hot, that place. I was wet. The guy was interpreting for me but the word was amazing. The word was amazing. People were recharged. I was supposed to preach that night. The following night, I went to another church to preach again, but I preached a different message because, sometimes, yeah. But it was powerful. And then I decided that night, I think there was a guy who was interpreting for me into English, because Mozambique is Portuguese, and he said, please give me the notes. And I gave him the notes. And so it was a powerful, powerful word. I've never preached where somebody asked for my notes.
Asked for your notes, like I wanted every line, detail by detail. Fortunately, Mozambique was the first one to hear this message. They are so blessed. Before he came and preached it in South Africa.
Have a copy that will do in Portuguese.
In Portuguese.
Yes.
I need to learn Portuguese. I need to polish my my Portuguese. But everybody who speaks Portuguese, all the Mozambicans, there will definitely be a copy for you. Apostle, this has been an amazing interview. I know that we still have more to do. We still are going to come back with more questions for you.
Right.
But for the viewers who are watching, we will be having the book launch on the 24th of September, 2025. At 330A Boundary Road, North Riding. So if you guys want to pre-order the book is available for pre-order. Just please go to Apostle's social media platforms, which will be linked below this video. So the Rise of Rizpah Intercession Intensive, it's about to become a big, big movement. Amen. This is Apostle's debut book, his first book, and we are so excited. So I hope you guys stay tuned for much, much more. Apostle, thank you so much.
Nicole, it's been a pleasure being here. Thank you so much for hosting me.
Thank you. Until next time, to our viewers, shalom.
Shalom.